Hello everyone, Francesca from the Permanent Makeup Studio. Today I would like to briefly discuss one of the most important topics in the permanent makeup industry, and it's what pigment line is best to use on our clients. Permanent makeup pigments are mostly seen as organic and inorganic pigments. And in the last few years, we have seen the introduction of hybrid pigments. So what is the difference between these three lines? Organic is a carbon-based pigment, very easy to implant in the skin due to its small particle size, and much more permanent, meaning that it will have very little fading over time. We can also see these pigments fading into more cool shades over the years. On the other side, we have inorganic pigments, which are iron oxide based. These pigments have a larger particle size, which means they are harder to implant on the skin, and also have the tendency to fade faster, requiring over time more touch-ups. These pigments could also fade into more warmer shades over time. And lastly, we have the hybrid pigments that have both ingredients, carbon and iron oxide. Personally, there is not a right or wrong to use. It's mostly based on your clientele and your hand pressure and the longevity you're looking for. If you are heavy-handed, though, I definitely recommend working with something that is more forgiving, such as iron oxide-based or hybrids. And personally, I have made the choice over time of using organic pigments. It's been probably 8 years, and I have recently started reintroducing hybrid pigments for those clients that are looking for something less permanent or want to make changes over time, or even clients with more mature skin that are just looking for a little enhancement and not really a big change. But overall, remember, the pigment choice always depends on the skin you're working on, the client's needs, and your hand pressure. If you have just started in this industry, I do not recommend using carbon-based pigments, as these require more experience to be correctly inoculated in the skin. And I would definitely recommend going with inorganic or hybrids, and as those are more forgiving, and especially if you have a heavy hand. I hope this was helpful information. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any more questions. Bye for now.